Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. When we left off, we were just trying to get our oxygen system to finally please work, and we have one more step left in making it work. I think I need 3 of these gas filters. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Like, I think that's going to be the way it works. We also just jammed this door open in the hopes of stealing some of our natural hydrogen gas over here. That'd be great, honestly. In fact, we could probably just deconstruct this right here and have more hydrogen gas get pulled in. Because if we can get all of this awful stuff out and have like a little supply of oxygen over here, I'm not gonna complain. It'd actually be pretty good, honestly. We're probably gonna need to put a filter here at some point, but we'll worry about that as we get to it. Yeah, that should just let that go in there. But anyways, I'm gonna pause because I want the duplicate who can whatever they're doing get here. Ventilation. So we need a 3rd gas filter, I think. White is in, green is out. Okay, so we might have to deconstruct all of this crap here real quick, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, we're just going to work with this one for a moment. Power. Okay. We're going to put this on an 8. We're also going to make the ventilation attached to it. Ventilation. Gonna pump this here. So we want this to come out, and this is going to be hydrogen. Or this isn't going to be hydrogen, it's going to be carbon dioxide. Yeah. Probably have to break this open temporarily, and that's going to be a problem eventually, but we're just going to break it open temporarily and make the problem happen. Deconstruct this on an 8, and then deconstruct this scaffolding, just this building. Yeah. And then we'll get to it as we get to it. So what I'm thinking is this one right here is going to catch the carbon dioxide before it comes out. And then it'll push everything up here, which will catch the oxygen and push it out. Then we'll push the no, we only need 2. Okay, I'm gonna pause while I think this through. I should not be having this much problem with this. It just kind of shows that my brain is mush. Okay, so this collects the hydrogen, and this will send the oxygen up here. Or oxygen and carbon. Okay, this collects the carbon dioxide and sends it out here. We also need a vent for that. Sorry, vent. Can't build it there, but we can build it there, whatever. So this will be our vent that puts out carbon dioxide. Then this will be oxygen and hydrogen. So if we send this up here and put hydrogen to come out here, okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense actually. I think. Because eventually the hydrogen should just be always up here. I don't know. Anyways, pause real quick while I make sure this gets done right. Yeah, we don't even need this one. Like, if we're doing this right, we don't even need this one. Right? I think I did this completely ass backwards, or something. Something has gone very wrong here, and it's very stupid. We're gonna cancel this temporarily. Get rid of this. Dropped 8. Before all of our precious hydrogen gets out and poisons people. Whatever it does. I don't know. Oh hey, that was crazy. So eventually there's going to be a pool of hydrogen at the top of our base, but we'll just deal with that when the time comes. Come on, it's very frustrating watching you people have to breathe. Breathing really all that important to you? Okay, so now we need to go back to the ventilation view. So. This is now only going to be, we need to wire real, auction, plumbing, station. So this is going to plug into here. Cancel. This is going to plug into here when it gets the chance. And this is going to send hydrogen and oxygen. If this is filtering hydrogen, then no, oxygen is the only thing that can come through. That makes perfect sense in my brain. I really hope that's what it actually is. Gas pipe deconstruct tier 9, please. We're going to end up with a little hydrogen spread around, but that's just the price you pay sometimes. Pause. Pause. Thank you. Weird that ventilation and oxygen are at the same tab when you think about it, but anyways. Okay, so this one now goes into here. And this is sending only oxygen and only hydrogen. This is getting rid of hydrogen, so this makes perfect sense in my brain, and it better make sense everywhere else too. Pump all that to 8, and then hope our guys get to it quickly. And this is just kind of like extra, at this point it's just kind of like extra energy. It's not really going to be enough, honestly. Hey, did you get a skill point? Oh. Weird that you have to look at your base thing to get an idea if someone actually got a skill point, but whatever. 9, please, get it done. We also don't need the secondary vent over here. We can just get rid of that and push this to the vent that's right there, I guess. Power, oxygen, ventilation. I don't know, I always want to go to oxygen. There we go. So all of this will just be carbon dioxide coming out right beside these things. So that should be fine. There we go. Who knows how much... I guess it's going to end up pooling up here, but I don't know. We'll deal with it later. So gas pipe up, please. It's interesting that you did that through the wall. I didn't think they could do that through the wall, but whatever. We also just need to get some more storage somewhere. I don't know where that storage is going to be, honestly. I guess we can put some more peat down here just to have more peat down here. And this can be like a general storage area. I have eventual plans to make this a bathroom. This will be a general storage area too. Let it get built when it gets built. Alrighty. So now this ventilation system makes perfect sense. Let me do a quick sanity check and just watch it for a second. This is supposed to be... Oh, I wasn't... Carbon dioxide there. Now this shouldn't send carbon dioxide here. It should just go out through here. This is not... Did I just see hydrogen gas go out of here? Why? Well... What? Okay, hydrogen gas isn't going out here. I don't know what that was about. Oh, this is something else. Oh yeah, right. Isn't there some there's some something else in here, I think. Maybe it's toxic gas. Something. Saw something off gas here. Chlorine gas. Yeah. We're getting chlorine gas from somewhere. Where's the chlorine gas coming from? Chlorine gas. There's so much stuff here. Sedimentary rock. What is off-gassing the bleach stone? There's some bleach stone here. Saw it. Bleach stone. That needs to immediately be taken away. Tier 9. I don't know where that bleach stone came from, but boy, is that going to make some people's day a little worse. Yeah, let's check our overall oxygen. We pumped a little bit of carbon dioxide up here, but that's fine. It'll fall back eventually. That's not great. Max gas pressure is the main problem. Yeah, so hopefully this sucking the carbon in here will help with the max gas pressure. I never really mastered that. I honestly don't know. Yeah. Anyways, if you could just get rid of that bleach stone immediately, that would be amazing. Thanks. But yeah, I never really understood gas pressure in this game. It's just something I didn't get to. Is there a gas pressure? I guess it's just part of the oxygen. Maybe. Doesn't really say. Anyways, this seems to be working fine. We seem to have enough power until we don't have enough power. We just need more power. I think we need more batteries, actually, because these things both still have power. I don't know if decentralizing our power really makes sense, but I could definitely just shove some batteries in a couple places to make sure that they have power. Let's see. Um, that's weird. I think my mother accidentally called me on something. Also, I don't know what that means. My wife just sent me a message and I don't know what it means. I'll figure it out after this episode. It doesn't look vital. Check shortly. Anyways. Oh hey, we now have two of these guys. Whoever's doing this digging is really getting some digging done. So we need to make sure we also don't just let all the oxygen in. Well, actually, that is an option. Just gas any gas you want out into space. So yeah. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Yeah, I remember that being important. Eventually just sending any gas you didn't care about out into space. Something like that. I feel like that was a thing. I'm not sure, though. I feel like it was, though. Yeah, let's get some, let's decentralize our power system a little, just because I feel like I've made it too tight here. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Our calories are still going up, so we're probably fine on the total number. Ooh, barbecue. I could go for some barbecue, actually. Ranching, digging, doctoring. You're a Luddite and a yokel. Suit wearing, building, digging. That's a weird mix, but okay. Wait, what? Okay, sure. Ranching and cooking. Requires light to sleep at night. I don't care. We're just gonna take this one and see if we can really push our farm. And let's get your schedule on. We have enough beds for you? One second, I'm gonna pause real quick. I might not have enough beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I need to real quick make a new bed for him for tomorrow. I think 10's gonna be where we stop for now and not get any more of our sim guys, because at this point it's kind of getting over the top. Flower pot, pedestal, sculpting rock, and what was the other one? Oh, I guess you just have extra room. So. I don't know. What else we got in here? No sculpting rock in here. I don't know. We'll put this on a priority 7 so it actually gets done, though. Okay, so we kind of brought that guy in preemptively, but we'll just see what happens with our calories. Like, we have some... Like, we'd probably want to move our farm somewhere else, honestly. Yeah. Also, I don't know, but meat's eventually going to be back on the menu because we will be eating these guys. Depends on how quickly they hatch, though. We might just eat their babies. Don't know. Don't know. Let's see. This can be for sweeping. This can be for all standard, except peat. We don't want peat. Organic, raw material? What was peat under? Wait, I can just copy these, right? Then I can paste this, right? Is that how that worked? Or is there a special button I had to hit? Okay, let's just try that again and see if that worked. Oh. How do I copy and paste these things? Whatever, I don't care. Eventually we'll want all the peat down here, but like, where is the peat in the menu? It's under consumable ore. Alright, consumable ore, peat. That should be fine. And then if we'll just remove peat from here. There we go. We want all our peat down here where we're actually generating power. Why do these not have power yet? Is there another place I'd like to put my decentralized power? Honestly, not really. I'm just kind of putting it there because we made this way too tight and they finally think about it. Yeah, this system should be working fine. Max gas pressure. Really, if anything, the problem's the max gas pressure and no power. Eventually, I think this might figure itself out, maybe? I guess we can just turn this off for a bit to, like, disable building. We'll just turn that off for a bit and let that do its thing. Anything else I could turn off and not worry about? Oh, we don't have any more mimlet. Might have omelets soon. I think I saw another kitchen item. I'm gonna real quick check to see what's in the kitchen items and if we can use that for anything. Mining, plumbing, power, medicine? No. Furniture? No. Stations? Maybe. It doesn't appear to be. Refinement? Food. It's probably in food. Right. That's dumb of me not realizing that right off the bat. No, I guess we haven't researched it yet. Speaking of which, we did research that, so we should get that done soon. Oh, what do we want next? Honestly, I'm not too sure. Like, we're kind of ahead of, where we even need to be, honestly. I guess we're just gonna go more for culture. Make our Sims a little happier, or duplicates, or whatever they call themselves. I like to think of them as, a renewable resource. Ha ha ha. Let's see, power. Want to use the heavy. Carries more wattage. Yeah, we want to upgrade this. Power connectors cannot overlap. Okay, well, that's nice, but I was actually upgrading it. So whatever. Get down there. Is it getting any more breathable down here? Is this working? Maybe. Hard to tell, honestly. Really hard to tell. I don't know if this thing sees a difference between oxygen and polluted oxygen. I guess it probably wouldn't. So if we just pump polluted oxygen out, I guess I really don't care too much. They'll filter it eventually with their lungs. Let's see. Food's still staying steady with 10. Did you have your card assigned yet? No, you need it assigned. There you go. Actually, who's our best kitchen person? Kitchen person. Oh, hey, we have some things to hand out. No one has astronomy yet, honestly. I guess we're gonna give you astronomy because you like that anyways. Hard digging? I guess you can't go wrong with some more hard digging. Got the message back. My mother says she didn't call me, but I guess that means she butt dialed or something. Ah, old people. Rosebud. Rosebud. It was a rosebud. If you're not familiar with it, it's an old movie. It's a thing for old people. The sled was Rosebud. I'm not even gonna tell you what the movie is, so it's technically not a spoiler. Oh, hey, a lum egg. You eat that? I think I'd eat that. You eat. Yes, please. Trevor, eat all the lum eggs. Free food, man. You do not turn down free food in the household. Speaking of which, let's go over here and get another rosebud eventually. There we go. Our brave adventurer auto off into the unknown. I don't feel like this system is actually, like, as efficient as I think it is. Power consume. Right, we needed to do that real quick. 1 second. Power, where was the bridge that was even stronger? Wire bridge. Wasn't the wire bridge, it was the... Carries more wattage than a regular wattage. Yeah, that's what we want exactly. Put that on at 8. How much power can this thing put out theoretically? It can put out 800 watts of power. How much does this use? A lot. I don't think I did this efficiently at all. How much power does this whole area take up, honestly? So this is theoretical 840. Theoretical 720. Yeah, this doesn't seem efficient at all. Like, I think I did this wrong, or maybe they changed the stuff, but like, originally you could like create a self-sustaining system where the hydrogen would power the system and give you a little extra left over. Yeah, I guess that's not a case anymore. Or maybe I did it wrong. One of those two. And we go sweep that up, sure. Okay, so we mostly just want to make the rooms nice enough that they're not like horrible hell houses. If we do that sometimes by accident, make horrible hell houses. Breathability is at 78%, and as long as it goes up, I guess I don't care. Calories are just going off the chart. Idleness. Well, that can't be good. Like, why are they being idle? I guess we need to... Let's see if we can get that refining station up. That'll give them something to do. Metal refinery. Where are we doing the medical? Produces... Yeah, I think this is going to be over here, because it produces heat and outputs it through the liquid. So if we do that here, I guess, we can then put hot liquid over here and it'll cool down or something like that. Made sense in my head, and I'm going to go with it. So now a priority 8 for everyone. Yeah, we'll pump our hot and dirty liquid down here, and then it will hopefully cool and become better. And once we have this, we can like make a make an exosuit area. What's our exosuit area gonna be? Is that an oxygen? I think that's an oxygen. It's not. Ventilation stations. Yes. Atmosphere marks the threshold where the duplicate must change into or out of an atmosphere. Other way, yes. Yes, right here. And then we need to make the other thing, which is the storage locker, right? Stations. And then we don't have enough for this, but we will shortly. We only need a little more refined, so it should be fine. Cores, atmospheric suits, some with oxygen. Perfect. However much room that takes up. We also want to put this on an 8, I guess. Let's see, how are we doing on our pathway to nowhere? We'll eventually have to do something like that up here too, but we'll get that. We'll get to that when we get to that. We want to start shooting at this thing as soon as we can, I guess. It seems to be indicating we might have wanted to start that already, but I don't know. We'll find out. How's our food? How's our breathability doing? Fine. Fine. We actually have a fair amount of power in our batteries, so... like some of our batteries. Guess we can just disable this. Deconstruct it rather, because we really don't want anything industrial around here. I guess we want more mess halls up here eventually. But yeah, they can go wherever they want down here or here. I don't care. I guess we could make this a second bunk over here. We just extend it out a little bit. I hate doing non-standard builds, but whatever. Anyways, that way we can have like a little area where our researchers and our medical people and our cooks are all in the same general area. I think we're gonna bump this down to 7, so only people with like the priority on it do it. Actually, I think I'm gonna try to bump everything down to 6, and then like generally use the priorities more than I have been. I feel like not using the priorities is where I'm having issues. You the best at anything? God, I hope not, because you're not really good at anything either. Alright, let's see, skills. I know no one needs anything yet, but like, yeah. So we've got one person who's good at critter ranching. That's more than enough, hopefully, for now. I'm not sure if we want to go full nursery and, like... Let me see if there's any special things we need to do to make them... make children. It doesn't say anything. I assume they're just gonna pump out eggs at some point. Egg chance, 100%, yes. Eventually we want to, like, nurse them, I guess. Like, there's a... Like, you'll want to have an area where you, like, incubate eggs and stuff. But we'll get to that as we get to that. I'm gonna order another mass sweep just to make sure people are staying on top of that. My gosh, that part was awful. You better be glad that smell-o-vision hasn't been invented yet. Alright, we almost have this up and running. And we will need an input pipe on it eventually. Green is output, alright, green is output. Yeah. And then eventually we'll have this go down into here, I guess. Oops. Cancel that. There we go. We'll have it go to, like, here and cancel that one, please. That should be enough space in the pipes to just get it to work. Let's see, we want to, nickel oil, it converts, extracts pure nickel from nickel. Let's just do like 5 of these, I guess. Oh, we also need power for it. Power. Oh, that takes 12,000 watts. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Like, we need a heavy duty. We'd need a heavy duty one just to run it. I guess I don't really have a problem with, like, I do have a problem because I don't know how I'm gonna do that now. I guess I could just generate some power specifically for it or something like that. Just put a generator directly over here, maybe. Would do that, I guess. I don't know. But this looks suitably, low-tech despite the fact it's high-tech. Yeah, power's just gonna be our struggle, I guess. I'm gonna end this a few minutes early because I need to think on this and also I need to use the bathroom. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!